I bet you're weird. Has anyone told you that? You're weird. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. Today we're going to be finding out if you are weird. Just like in my last video, we saw how rare we all was. Turns out pretty rare. Today, gonna find out if you're weird. Further ado, let's go. Okay, according to this, 80% of you do this weird thing. Avoid walking on the cracks on sidewalks on a pathway. I sometimes do when I can help it. If they're like tiny cracks, I'm not caring. This one is a weird one, obviously, but only 75% of people sing when they're alone, which is strange because I thought everyone, if they're home alone or if they're in their room, they're doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, you have to put music on, you're gonna be singing, right? Surely. How is that not higher than 75? What? Finally, 70% of people close the drawer with a hip thrust. Again, yeah, I do. Not all the time. Sometimes, if I have things in my hands. So like if I'm in the kitchen, I've got like plates in one hand and I've got cutlery in the other hand or whatever, or even a cup in the other hand, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna close it with my hip. I don't know how more people don't do that. 65% of you decide to try and move objects with your mind. That's a given. That's a given. I do. I'm into. I really love superheroes. I've really wanted to be like Doctor Strange, Professor X, stuff like that. Magneto. I'm not even a superhero, he's a supervillain, but I've always wanted to just, and then like with my mind. I feel like 65% is a low number though. 2% of people plot out escape routes. Yeah. It's called being anxious. Especially if there's a place I don't know any exit points are. If I know the exit routes, it's because I've already plotted them. But like, don't we all like, oh look, there's a fire in a shopping centre in London. You're like, fuck, need to run. Oh, I know the exit, that way. One is gross. Minging. You do this, you're minging. 60% of people eat food after the expiry date. Minging. If you are doing this, what is your problem? I'm sorry? Now don't get me wrong, I don't mind not stale, like it's day old bread, you know, right? I don't mind that. But how are 60% of people waiting for food to go mouldy and go, well, there are some people I know, I'm not going to out them, because if I did, it'll be over for them. But I know so many fucking people that will be like, they'll see mould on their bread. And what do they do? What they do? They just scrape it off, put it in the bin, eat the bread anyway. Disgusting.
Yes. Disgusting!
For this last one, this section, 58% of you guys mumble lyrics that you don't know. I feel like that should be higher than it is. Because I'm the same. Like, I can be like, oh, I know this song, and then I'll mumble the verse, and then once I get to the chorus, once the chorus is on, I'm like, oh, yes, I know the chorus flawlessly. And I listen to a lot of rap as well, so if I'm listening to rap music, like, I can't rap, so I'm going to be mumbling a lot of the words. Basically a lot of Drake lyrics, J. Cole, stuff like that. And it's also harder because I have to censor myself, because, well, we all know why. How are none of these higher? 55% of you say bye 5 times after a phone call. I think that's a British thing, mainly. But I was on the phone to my little sister today. Right, she's gone on holiday with my mum and my dad and her other sister, Carly. Hello to you guys. Had a little chat with them, and the conversation was just like, "Oh yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay, bye, love you, bye, bye. She's like, bye. It won't stop. It's a continuous thing. I think it's just a British thing. I don't know, but it's always been bye, bye. Hang up. Honestly, it's like a game like who can hang up first, and if you win, you call them a bitch. Like, bitch, you hung up on me. Yeah. This one not higher. 53% of people set their TV remotes, TV volumes to an even number. Why? Why is that a low number? Why is that low? It's a pleasing thing. It's an aesthetically pleasing thing. Like, if you want it, depends on the TV, because my TV there, right? If I want to watch TV, I want to watch something on my TV, right? I have to put it on fucking higher than 80 to even hear it, right? Right? But if I put on 80 at my house at home, like my parents' house, like windows break it, everything, whole scenario you do not do. But you've got to go keep it with like a 24, I'd say, normally in a typical normal TV. Like a 24, maybe a 30 at push, depends. Maybe a 60 if you're watching sports or even listen to music. I don't know. 50% of you reread your text that you sent after you sent it. Not me. That is not me. I'm very dyslexic as fuck. So I'm always rereading every word to make sure I got it right. And sometimes autocorrect doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. It will still go ducking instead of fucking, like, odd, okay. It's always stuff like I can't give you an example. I want to give you an example, but I can't give you one because I can't think of one right now. But like, either autocorrect doesn't help. Also, spell check doesn't help. Because even if you get that fucking word completely wrong, you click on the word and like, okay, help me here. Help me. Please help me. They're like, I have no idea what you're trying to spell. I don't know what you're trying to spell. So thank fuck there's a microphone feature where you can say into your phone and then it types out for you. You can say the word and it will type it out for you, and you're like, yes, that's what I meant. Is this so low? 48%. Telling lies to strangers. Why is that below 50? Why is that below 80? Everyone lies to everyone, especially strangers. Have you not, like, for me being a Londoner and a tourist walks up to me, right? Like, I'm just a nice, kind tourist. They're lost. They're lost. My intentions are good. My intentions are always good. I don't send them the wrong way on purpose. No, I'm just shy and awkward, especially under pressure. They're like, I'll be like at fucking Leicester Square, and they'll be like, oh, do you know where the London Eye is? And I'm like, shit. And I have to remember, like, it's that away, and they go that way, but it's actually that way. And they get more like, I feel bad, but technically it's a lie when I don't. Well, I didn't tell you them the right way. Please say I'm not the only one that has dealt with that. Please. 2% of you dance in elevators. It depends. If I'm there on my own, no. If I'm there on my own, no. If I'm there with my friends or if I'm with my girlfriend, yes. Because I'm a fucking idiot. If I'm there on my own, no. And if I'm on my own and there's more than one floor, because if there's more than one floor, there's a high chance someone's going to get in that elevator with me. So no, I don't do it on my own, but I do it with other people. Nice. Who else scratches and sniffs? You know what I mean. 40% of you do. I don't, thankfully. I've never been interested in what that smells like. I don't scratch and sniff. I don't scratch and sniff. I'll sniff my armpits and be like, do I need a shower? Yes. Do we need to wash? Yes. And then I fuck off and go do it. Like, okay, yeah, I've been busy today. I need to go wash. And then I do it. But I do not go scratch. They go, oh, yeah. Like, it's not going to be a pleasant smell, is it? See why this one's low? Breathing, 38% of you breathe to the beat of a song. What? I've never done that. Well, not consciously done that, at least. What is that? The tune goes hard, but your hyperventilation goes harder. What the I don't know. No. And then 36% of people do weird voices in a mirror. No. Again, no. No. Just no. 34% of people always assume someone is laughing at you. I mean, I'm a wannabe stand-up comedian, so that would be very nice if people would laugh at my jokes and laugh at me. But what this means is, like, if you fall over or if you do something silly and it's not intended to be silly and you think, oh no, people are looking at me, people are laughing at me, and they're like, no. But it does send my anxiety through the roof. So I am in the majority of that. 32% of people stand up to eat. I am also in that majority. And my family hate it. People hate it. Right? They're like, come on, sit down to eat. You'll get indigestion. That's the one. Indigestion? Ugh, words. That did not hurt. But I don't care. I'm happy eating in the kitchen, at the counter, just eating with my phone, watching TikToks, watching YouTube, scrolling through Twitter, whatever I'm scrolling through. Right, and I'm eating. I don't care. I think people have lied on. Only 30% of people do this. You mean only 30 people have admitted to doing this? Because I am a firm believer that everyone fucking does it. Pee in a swimming pool. We've all peed in a swimming pool before. We all have. Like, it's just normal. No one wants to admit it, but we all have. And I'm not talking just as children, by the way. I'm talking as adults. Because a lot of us, once you're in a swimming pool and you're in there for like half an hour, 20 minutes, especially if you're at a pool on like a tropical beach or whatever, or like a tropical resort or whatever in Spain, Greece, the Caribbean, wherever the fuck it is, right? You're at a swimming pool and there's a cocktail bar in the middle of the pool, right? And you're drinking your drinks whilst you're in the pool, you're swimming. You ain't going, oh, I need to pee. I need to get out and try and find a restroom whilst you're dripping wet because of the pool, and then waiting in a line for the toilet where majority of people are just gone, I need to pee. Fuck it. The only time you have to get out of the swimming pool, is when you need to poo. If you need to poop. If you need to shit. Right, that's the only time. That is the only time you should be getting out of the pool. Right? If you need to go to the toilet. That or if you need to throw up. Those two things. Peeing, no one cares. Really. And also, don't do what the picture's doing. Like he's standing on the edge of the swimming pool and then aiming it into. Don't do that. No one does that. Once you're in, sure. 28% of people put their shirts over their mouths so that they chew on this. I used to as a kid. I don't anymore. Because it's not a habit I wanted to keep. I don't know how this is weird, but 20% of people eat the crust first on a sandwich. If you see someone doing this run, they're almost certainly a psychopath. If I'm eating a sandwich, it's crust at the end of the day. If I'm eating a sandwich or I'm having toast or whatever, I'm not cutting the crusts off like a little bitch. I'm going to eat it with the crusts on. Like, no. I feel like if you eat the crusts, or if you don't eat the crusts on a sandwich, on a toast, whatever it is, you're the psychopath. Not the people who eat the crust. Because at the end of the day, it's just bread. What the fuck? Percent of people get family haircuts. Dude, most of us had a lockdown haircut with kitchen scissors. Did you ever try? No, actually. I decided to let my hair grow somewhat. My hair doesn't grow fast at all, or it doesn't ever get long. So I've never had hair like long hair down to here. I've never had it. My beard, I don't really care for. Like, let it grow. It's fine. It's fine. So I don't really have to get a family or like cut my hair at home. People have a chewing gum addiction. I always have gum on me, but I'm not addicted to gum. I don't know anyone who is addicted to gum, but I always have gum on me. There's somewhere in this room. Always got gum. Do this one. 17% of people wear headphones / earphones, AirPods, whatever it is, even after music stops. Yeah, I do. Most times. Especially if I'm out in public. Mainly if I'm out in public. If someone, like, if I turn music off for a little bit and I'm walking through shops, right? Like, main reason why I have headphones on anyway in the first place, because who doesn't like music. Everyone loves music. And B, I think a lot of majority of us, when you see someone who has headphones on, earphones are in, AirPods, whatever it is, if you see that, you see people having that in, that means they don't want to be disturbed, right? You know, it means don't talk to the bitch. Don't talk to him. Unless you have to and you're working, you know, like say you're working and you're at the cashier, right? But, you know, it happens to me quite a lot. They go, would you like a bag? And I'm like, huh? I'm accustomed to it now. Even if I have music in, they go, I can like read their lips and go, when they go, would you like a bag? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Or, and would you like your receipt? No, I'm good. Thank you. Bye. Music's still going. So I've gotten accustomed to it. I've learned the lingo and how it works.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, and that is it for this video. I'm hoping you liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on all my social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on them, because I'm pretty funny. Can't lie. Yeah, that's all the weird stuff I could find, and a lot of them were pretty weird. A lot of them was pretty weird. How many are you? How many are you? Like, are you obviously everyone is on this list, I can guarantee it. But are you brave enough to admit it, is my question. Anyway, besides the point, regardless of what I just said, hope you enjoyed the video. Social media, great. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.